What is up, everyone? Welcome back to more automation. In this episode, I want to go for a little bit of a weird engine. Let me tell you the purpose of this engine. It's like a sports car, but it's like one of those super small sports cars. Like the Elise or the Lotus. One of those super tiny little cars. So the engine by default doesn't have to be super powerful. And it doesn't have to have multiple cylinders because you're powering something super small. But it shouldn't be too weak because, well, then it's not a sports car anymore. So I was thinking of inline 3. Now hear me out, a supercharged inline 3. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. It is going to be a 1 liter or 1.2, I guess. It's literally going to be the Mitsubishi Mirage engine. Actually, hold up. Dual overhead cams, but obviously there's going to be a little bit more performance markings on it than the Mitsubishi Mirage engine. Obviously, it's going to have DOHC 5 valves per cylinder, and it's a aluminum performance PET. So already I can see this thing becoming quite heavy. We're going to go with steel, forged heavy, and forged heavy pistons, balancing shafts. Let's increase the quality because, well, this thing's going to get supercharged. Cam all the way up. I'm going to say higher lifters. I want it to rev decently high though. So 8,000 is supercharger. I don't want a twin screw, maybe a or a clutch type supercharger. I'm going to leave this as is right now. Actually, maybe like a 1 liter. A 1 liter supercharger. Injection multi-point, I guess single, unfortunately. Rich, it's a sports car, we don't care about fuel efficiency here. Obviously gonna be unleaded. Might put super in it. Race, large manifold. They put the supercharger on the side, bro? That's a little weird. Unfortunately, we can't do twin superchargers. That would be super cool. But race, large headers, no cats. So it made 235 horsepower. Let's see if we can increase the RPMs because I do want it to rev pretty dang high. Oh shit. Okay, maybe 11,000. 300 horsepower from 1.2 liter supercharged inline 3. Which means that we do need to increase the capacity. I don't even know. Increase that up. Oh. Geez, I still want it to be kind of smooth. Oh, that is not good. 300 horsepower. Just crank the shit up. Okay, never mind. All right, 324 horsepower. Let's see if we can increase it. We cannot. We're in 3-1. See, let's. Hello? Oh. No, people like stiff springs, please. Maybe like somewhere here. And actually, you know what would be a good comparison? Supercharged versus turbo. I know the GR Corolla makes 300 horsepower from a 1.6 liter turbocharged. Why don't we increase this to about a 1.6? Oh, that's too much. There you go. What the hell? Okay. Okay. There we go. 10,000. Come on. Show me something, baby. Is it gonna load forever now? I think it's good. Oh, never mind. We got it. It still blew up. 9,310. Actually, the lower displacement engine was making a little more horsepower. That was interesting. Well, yeah, right now, Supercharged seems to be winning it. It is making 322 horsepower, 20 extra horsepower compared to the turbo engine. But I mean, I guess the turbo engine wasn't really pushed to its limits. Right. This thing wasn't pushed to its limits either. Holy crap. Can we make 400 horsepower? Ooh. All right. We're gonna keep increasing this. Oh, that's too much. All right. 357 horsepower is probably the most we're gonna get. I don't want you to blow up. I blew up. All right. Put that on a safe 9,800 RPM. That's awesome. Just lift you up. You still blew up. Right? So we got a smooth power band, aka 382 horsepower and 286 newton meters of torque from a 1.6-liter supercharged V8 suitable for tiny little cars. Come on, next panel. And here she is in all of her glory. Let's do a little pull. Oh wow, that supercharger was in there all the way. That sounds so good. It sounded like a Hellcat with half of its cylinders. Although the supercharger isn't that prominent. But goddamn, that thing did work. What if we increase supercharger capacity? We can squeeze a little bit more horsepower out of it. So 382 horsepower from a 1.6-liter turbo or supercharged 3-cylinder, suitable for little lightweight K cars, I guess. Well, K cars must have a horsepower limit of 64, but like little tiny little elite Lotus sports cars, or like those like the BRZ tiny little cars that are considered sports cars. This is a suitable engine for that. Although I don't really think fans are going to be happy when going from a 4-cylinder down to a 3-cylinder. I don't think they're going to be very happy. So yeah, maybe a GR Corolla. They have a 3-cylinder and they're kind of performance-based. You get extra 80 horsepower and a supercharger instead of a turbo. That'll be something. Alright, I did some tuning and I slapped an extra turbocharger on the side of the engine, an 81mm turbo. So now, oh hell no. So now it should make 484 horsepower from a 1.6-liter 3-cylinder. Granted, it has both types of forced induction, but let's start another pull. Woo, baby! Now that thing sounds good. We got the supercharger one, and we got the turbo power onto it too. That's nice. I really like that. Runs all the way up to 10,000 RPMs. This thing's a high revving car. I mean, it could probably be put into slightly larger cars too. Like, I don't know, like a Camry or something. Like, it's slightly larger, but I don't think people are going to be happy with a Camry going to a 3-cylinder, so. It depends on which car you think this engine will be good in. So tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.